Have you noticed that no matter what you do, your wife just doesn't seem happy with you anymore? Like she's distant, frustrated, or maybe even completely checked out? Well, you're not alone, and I'm about to show you exactly what to do about it. Hey, I'm Michael Flynn, and welcome to Relationship Reset Academy. I've been a relationship counselor for over 10 years, helping couples bring back the love, connection, and happiness in their marriages. And if you're feeling like your wife is one foot out the door, emotionally or even physically, don't panic. In today's video, I'm going to break down the real reasons she's feeling this way and the steps you could take to turn things around before it's too late. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear action plan to reignite her happiness and bring back the connection you both used to have, without begging, arguing, or walking on eggshells. But before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my relationship-saving strategies. And if anything in this video resonates with you, drop a comment below. I read every single one. All right, let's get into it. Here's a step-by-step guide on what to do when your wife isn't happy with you anymore. Step 1. Face it, don't fight it. If your wife isn't happy with you anymore, the worst thing you can do is pretend everything is fine. A lot of guys fall into the trap of thinking she's just in a mood, or maybe she'll get over it. But ignoring it won't make it go away. It actually makes things worse. Let's break it down. When your wife feels unhappy, she's not just upset in the moment. It means something has been building over time. And if you don't address it, that resentment keeps growing. Eventually, she stops trying to communicate, stops hoping things will change, and that's when real distance sets in. You don't want to get to that point. The key here is awareness. Have you noticed her energy shift? Is she quieter than usual? Does she seem irritated over things that never used to bother her? Maybe she doesn't look at you the same way anymore, or the affection has disappeared. These aren't just passing moods. They're signals. And if you're paying attention, you can do something about it before it's too late. Here's what you need to do. Stop assuming and start asking. Most guys either dodge this conversation or get defensive. You have to do the opposite. Ask her directly, but with genuine curiosity, not frustration. A simple, "Hey, I've been feeling like something's off between us. Are you okay?" can open the door. But here's the trick. You have to actually listen to her answer. Don't argue. Don't jump in with a solution. Just let her talk. She may not tell you everything right away, and that's fine. What matters is that you're showing her you care enough to ask. That alone can change the energy between you. Because when a woman feels unheard for too long, she starts to believe that her feelings don't matter to you. And when she believes that, she checks out emotionally. This is where a lot of men go wrong. They assume their wife's unhappiness is about something external: work stress, kids, hormones. And while those things can play a role, you can't dismiss the possibility that it's about your relationship. That's why this step is so important. Facing the issue instead of fighting, it means you're willing to acknowledge her feelings instead of brushing them off. If you take nothing else from this, remember this. Her unhappiness isn't just a problem. It's your opportunity to step up and reconnect with her before she completely shuts down. Step 2. Stop the fix-it mode. When a woman tells a man she's unhappy, his first instinct is almost always the same. He wants to fix it. He wants to offer a solution, make the problem disappear, and move on. But here's what most men don't realize. Trying to fix her feelings often makes things worse. Women process emotions differently. When your wife expresses frustration, sadness, or disappointment, she's not always looking for a step-by-step solution. What she really wants is validation. She wants to know that her feelings matter, that you care about what's bothering her, and that you actually understand why she feels the way she does. Let's say she comes to you and says, "I just feel like we're not as close as we used to be." Your instinct might be to respond with, "That's not true. We still do a lot together." Or maybe, "Well, we've both been busy. What do you expect?" Those responses may seem logical, but they dismiss her emotions. And when a woman feels dismissed, she stops opening up. Instead of jumping into solution mode, try this. Pause, look her in the eye, and say, "I hear you. I don't want you to feel like that." Then stop talking. Let her continue. When she sees that you're actually listening, she'll feel safer expressing what's really on her mind. You may be thinking, "But I want to fix things." I don't want to just sit there and listen. Here's the thing. Listening is fixing things. When a woman feels emotionally connected to you, she naturally becomes more open, more affectionate, more engaged in the relationship. But that connection doesn't come from solving her problems. It comes from making her feel seen and heard. If you really want to improve your marriage, you have to learn how to respond in a way that makes her feel emotionally safe. That's something most men never get taught. But the good news? You don't have to figure it out alone. There's a whole section on how to emotionally reconnect with your wife at romancedictionary.com/marriage. If you're serious about making her happy again, you'll want to check it out. The link is in the pop-up here and in the description below. Step 3. Bring back the guy she fell for. Think back to when you and your wife first got together. What were you like back then? Were you fun, confident, full of energy? Did you make her laugh, flirt with her, make her feel like the most special woman in the world? Now ask yourself this, are you still that guy? Or have you gotten comfortable, distracted, or even a little disconnected? A lot of men assume their wife's unhappiness is about her changing. But more often than not, it's about you changing. Maybe work has taken over your mind, stress has drained your energy, or routines have made things feel dull. Over time, she starts feeling like she's married to someone different from the man she fell in love with. That's why one of the most powerful things you can do is bring back the version of yourself that she was drawn to in the first place. Start flirting with her again. Compliment her, tease her, make her feel wanted, not just appreciated. There's a difference. A lot of guys say, "I love you," but they stop showing desire. And when a woman stops feeling desired, her emotional connection fades. Surprise her with something small. It doesn't have to be expensive or dramatic. Even something as simple as texting her in the middle of the day with "thinking about you" can shift the way she feels about you. And most importantly, start enjoying life again. When you're happier and more confident, that energy rubs off on your relationship. A woman wants to be with a man who makes her feel alive, not just someone who exists beside her. Step 4. Don't just say it, show it. Telling your wife you love her isn't enough. You have to show her in a way that actually means something to her. And this is where a lot of men struggle. Love isn't just about the big, romantic gestures. It's in the everyday moments, the things you do when you think no one's watching. If your wife has been feeling unhappy, chances are she's also feeling unseen or unappreciated in some way. Start noticing the little things she does. If she always makes sure the house is stocked with your favorite snacks, acknowledge it. If she handles things behind the scenes to make your life easier, thank her for it. When a woman feels valued, her heart softens toward you. If she's been feeling disconnected, don't just tell her you miss her. Do something about it. Plan time together where you're both actually engaged. That means no phones, no distractions, just you and her fully present. And if you're thinking, "I don't even know where to start," don't worry. You don't have to figure it all out alone. If you want to know exactly how to make your wife feel loved again, there's a powerful resource at romancedictionary.com/marriage that breaks it all down for you. The sooner you take action, the sooner you start seeing results. The link is in the pop-up here and in the description below. Look, if your wife isn't happy anymore, it doesn't mean the love is gone. It means the connection has faded, and connections can be rebuilt if you're willing to put in the effort. So here's what you do. Start small. Notice her. Appreciate her. Listen to her. And don't stop showing up. And hey, if this helped you, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and drop a comment below. And let me know what's one thing you're going to start doing differently today. Also, check out romancedictionary.com/marriage for more resources to bring back the love in your marriage. The link is in the description below. Also, stick around. We've got more videos coming up on keeping your marriage strong, stopping unnecessary fights, and making your wife feel cherished again. Click on the next video, and let's get to work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.